Thank you for all of the people that show up for these streams. I wanted to represent you with the cheers of millions. I don't know, man. I'm fucking in a weird mood today, but we're still making beats, and that's what it's all fucking about. Um, I'm gonna try to actually entertain the camera today instead of just sitting here all quiet and weird and mopey. So yeah. As far as what I'm gonna make, I don't know. I got a little beat here started. I think I'm just gonna, dude. I think I want to launch like a 2 hour challenge thing. Like I give myself 2 hours to make a beat. I set a timer. That 2 hours includes everything from sound design to rendering to, like I can render it at 2 hours, but at the end of the 2 hours, the song, whatever condition the song is in, it's getting rendered out. And I'm thinking about holding my feet to the fire a little bit and like raising the stakes by uh, holding myself to actually uploading these songs somewhere. Maybe it'll be like a Bandcamp album. It'll just be like fucking an album of one drop bangers or whatever I can make in 2 hours. I'll put it up and I'll donate all of the proceeds to edamame farmers. They're really struggling right now. Can't think of anybody else that's struggling more than edamame farmers. They're just having a rough time, dude. People aren't buying edamame the same way. And yeah, they're just struggling financially. And I think it would be nice to give back to a community that has given so much to me. Edamame farmers. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do with my beats. I'm going to donate to a good cause. Yeah. I don't know, dude. I was just fucking around with some polyrhythm hats and stuff. Maybe, what if this was slow? Randomize my drum kit. Duplicate this. We got a little splash on the snare, a little splashy splash. A little bit of echo in this bitch. Add lane for all automations. Maybe we'll echo this snare. Rate 16th. Just a little. Take a little bit off. Yeah, the echo send, dude, it's everything. This is the only way I use echoes and delays. Is like basically I have a rack. Well, in this case, it's an actual send. But I have a rack that just has an echo in it, and before the echo is the fuck is it called? Utility. And you have the knob of, like, you have a macro set to the utility to the volume, so that it goes from zero, like negative infinity decibels, up to zero. And however much volume you push into that send, this is on a parallel chain. There's a dry chain, and then there's an echo chain that has the utility and the echo. And you just automate the volume of the utility to control the amount of volume going into the echo. And then that chain is 100% wet. So all you're hearing on that top chain is just the echo, and it's responding dynamically to how much volume you're sending into it. And that's the exact same thing that you're doing here with the sends in the drum rack or the sends over here on the side. I don't know how to explain that better, but yeah, that is by far the cleanest way that I have found to use any kind of echo. That or a gated echo, which is basically the inverse, only everything crossing above the threshold that you set is going to be echoed, which also has really, really cool capabilities, especially on like vocals. This drum beat is making me feel fucking nothing, though. It's making me feel numb. That's what I hate about this kind of like shuffly UKG drum beats. It's just music in general, dude. It's the color of fucking gray. It's just different shades of gray and black, and this is the best way I can describe it. And it's just lacking any kind of fucking character. It's like one emotion, mysterious and heavy and intense and like, cool. Like, how many songs do we want to make? How many artists are going to dedicate their whole fucking project to just being mysterious and dark? Like, we get it. We get it. Like, oh my god. I have my gripes. Yeah, fuck this beat. Narrow grid, always. I wish there was a way to make it so that I could just make narrow adaptive grid my default in every single clip that I ever make for the rest of time. I never want anything except that one narrow adaptive grid. Been trying to put more time into having a drum beat that really like outlines, that spawns an idea, or is that at least is swung and groovy enough that anything that you put over it is going to sound cool. Like, if you have, that's really like the secret, I think, to, it doesn't have to be drums, but like just a rhythm, like a rhythm section that is really holding everything together, and then the bass just kind of like reinforces the parts of that rhythm that you want to like push air through, if that makes any sense. So I've been kind of thinking of everything as drums, as part of the rhythm, and then melodies obviously can lay over top or kind of, have their own rhythm. You can always take parts of the rhythm and, make them melodic, but just kind of creating the song before adding doing sound design or adding any of these other things, just kind of creating like the structure of the rhythm with percussion. Oh, yeah, being able to just scroll through or just randomize the drums in your kit is fucking huge, dude. It's taken me forever, and I'm still like constantly tweaking this drum rack. And it's like it will forever be a changing thing and a work in progress. But it is like the backbone of my default template. And recently, I've actually like kind of scaled it down a lot because each one of these blocks used to have 128 different samples of the respectively named title. So 128 kicks, 128 snares, 128 claps, all of that in each one of these samplers. But as you can imagine, that takes up a shit ton of disk space and just takes a lot to load, and that's a lot of samples that you just have to keep in your library, and search for if they go missing and just keep track of. So I scaled it down. It took just the best ones, the best like 20 to 50 samples of each one of these instruments, sampler instruments, and left those in there, took everything else out. And yeah, now it is super lean, and they all sound really fucking good. There's like barely any bad combinations. There's still weird combinations, which is really what I worried about, taking out like the not good samples, or the more like weird and obscure ones. But yeah, it's a great starting point. You can always layer fucking loops and breaks and other samplers and stuff on top, but just having, so I have the sampler zone up here, distributed in the selector section, and I have that knob mapped to the first macro of each one of these instruments, and then I've mapped those, as you can see, to macros in the main drum rack, which I just keep hidden, and those are the only ones that respond to the randomization. So anytime I hit random, these all change, which means these all change, which means all the samples change. And yeah, it's a really good way to just kind of like refresh what you're hearing. Like sometimes like a song is working, but like you don't know if something's not really hitting right, and sometimes I'll just swap out the fucking all the drums, and that fixes the problem, or takes the idea in a new direction that ends up being better, whatever it be. Couldn't hurt. Doesn't ever hurt to have plenty of drum samples to easily switch between. I hate like starting a track by being like kick and like scrolling through the sampler. Like nothing makes me want to turn my computer off more than that. So that and side chaining, dude. I never want to set up side chains, so I just keep that and my drum kits in my default template. And some like bus processing. I have my color bus, which just makes the drum sound really character-y. Yeah, gives them a little bit of glue too. And if you ever like all of the samples except for one, I save variations in here a lot, so I can come back to them if I fuck it up. But you can always just come into here and move. Yeah, and all of these instruments, all of these samplers have their own macros too. You can transpose. The time knob is crucial in all of these. To the left just gives you more transient, to the right gives you more decay and takes off of the attack. And all of these are wildly velocity or like super velocity sensitive, and a lot of them have round robin, so every time it's playing going dancing back and forth between 2 or 3 different samples, with the start time slightly offset and the pitch just down a few cents on some of them. Tuning your drums is super fucking helpful sometimes too. Like thinking of instruments, like tonal instruments, as percussive, and thinking of drums as, or percussive instruments as tonal. It's a two-way thing. Like they're both things, which is, I think, the coolest part of producing, is because you really get to like blur the line between like, these are drums, yeah, but they could also be, melodic and serving like a texture purpose, and just like your percussion instruments don't necessarily need to be only percussion, and your tonal instruments don't necessarily need to be only tonal. They can swap roles, is kind of what I'm trying to say. Having a pitch knob is super fun too. random panning is just a feature built straight into the sampler too. Like, oh yeah, the snare velocity is tied to the semitones, or not the semitones, but the sense. So the pitch, but just a tiny little bit. So it will actually, you can kind of hear it like bum 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 going up in pitch a little bit as the velocity is. I'm gonna save this variation real quick and see what other snares I might have. I think that was JC snare number 8. Yeah, and you could always, automate the snares to have a different snare in different sections and have like complete control over that. I like this one though. Get some flap layers in here. Yeah, color bus brings it all together so nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just having a drum beat that you could listen to on a loop and has enough back and forth that it's, creating a bit of at least push and pull. It gives a pulse to the rest of the song, and then you kind of take that pulse and, you know, articulate it through other instruments. Look at me teaching so effectively. Like, I wish I had me to now to teach me back then. That would be tight. One moment. I will be right back. Hello! I have emptied my urinary tract and we are back. Dude, Microsoft Paint, I haven't opened this in a while. We got some upgrades here. That's cool. Anyway, alright, we got a beat. What are we doing about it? Little more reverb. I also have I could do a whole fucking 2-hour stream just about my drum rack, dude. This thing is, like I said, it's like my life's work in Ableton. I made this like within the first year of producing, and then ever since then I've just been adding to it, and it's never left my template. Like maybe once or twice when I was feeling like minimalist and edgy. Oh god, dude, I don't even have my camera open anymore. Alright, we're good. We got volume. Yep. All good. But yeah, so one of the coolest things of drum rack is the sends. So I'm utilizing those not only I have the kick and snare routed to one send, so they're not going out the normal channel. They are, but basically the kick and snare are running to one channel where they get combined before they go out. And I could put effects on there if I wanted to. And then the tops are also being routed to a single send channel, and all kind of being combined there. Again, they could be being affected together before they leave the chain. And those are just both going to this channel output, through the group chain and onto the main. There's nothing weird about that. But then both of the effects sends that I have on here, the reverb / whatever spirals that I have on there, and the echo are both being routed. They're not being routed out of this channel, so they're not going through the group processing on the drum channel. They're not going through any of the processing after this drum rack. The effects, just the wet signal, is being routed out to the send, which is also where I have my cymbals going from this kit. The crash and ride cymbals are not going through the drum group processing because that can get really, really harsh. So just the wet sounds from the effects that I have in this drum rack and the cymbals are all being routed to their own kind of FX out, I call it. Their own special place, their own little island for which they can avoid the harsh processing, the harsh oppressive processing of the drum color bus. Because if I were to send everything, like all the real high-end splashy stuff through this, it would not sound cool. Okay, I think I'm happy enough with this beat to move on to something else. Get some sweeps in here really quick, having pre-made clips with automation in them. sweep is also being routed exclusively to here. Get a little crash in there. Grab just these ones and create a ramp. Same thing with these guys. Ramp going down now? Yeah, that's it. Find some loops, get ideas going. Okay, let me put you in a sampler. Come hither, my child. Oh my god. Fucking cursed, man. Warp this difference. Yeah, alright, let me grab that. Okay, that's one idea. I think I'm also going to experiment with just throwing a fucking edgeator on here and generating some random shit. Oh my god, dude, I feel like I'm summoning the fucking ball with this. Yo.